nigga. Salute, and welcome. Welcome back to the Black Ocean. Now swimming in deep end with your host, the one and only Great Black Shark. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, we got to go back to this town that you're looking at on your screen here. Oh, we got to do it. Oh, man, we got to cover some of this trifolitis that's been going around here, okay, in the news spaces. Oh, yes, we have to cover it because there's lessons that can be taught in reviewing the trifolitis. Oh, yeah. So we're going to have to do it. I'm going to let you know right now. Once again, I'm going to say it yet again because I want people that come to this channel to understand what type of channel this is. If you are a person that worships celebrities and you hate to hear your celebrities critiqued, this is not the channel for you because we turn sacred celebrity cows to hamburgers over here. Oh, yes, we do. And we're going to get to doing that tonight here, okay? So I just want to let you all know from the top of the broadcast that this town that you're looking at on your screen here, we're going to take a trip there, and we're going to review a couple of people that have visited this town. It's going to be a very thorough broadcast tonight with many lessons for everyone that joined us in attendance here. So with that said, let me go ahead, roll up and greet everybody that I do see joining us so far. I see Patricia Slade in the building. The sister Stun Zed is joining us. Erica Bailey's in the house. I see D Foster, Seven Scales in here. Moderator Patricia Jenkins on deck. What's up, Netta J? I see you, sister. I see my good brother Project Leroy in the building. Nightfall dropping here, and the sister of Goddess Navi. Salute to you and welcome to everyone that's joining us tonight. So, family, we're gonna go ahead and get started. I will not keep you long, but a lot of y'all was asking me about some of these things, and there are a lot of things going on in the news cycle right now. So I said, you know what, let me go ahead and get this out the way because there's some other things I'm going to tear into coming up in the next few days here on the channel that have a great deal of effect more than the things we're going to be reviewing here tonight. But there are lessons to be learned here tonight. So we'll go ahead and start covering it because I'm pretty sure by now. Oh, yeah. Y'all know I'm finna piss some people off with this. I know y'all seen the footage, right? I know y'all seen the footage. Mr. Jonathan Majors, okay, and his little old raggedy alabaster Grace Jabari, okay. Oh boy, when I saw it, I laughed, but then I felt bad for the brother at the same time. Boy, this little old raggedy alabaster had this man running all across the city. Man, you had Kang the Conqueror running for his life. Kang, one of the most powerful villains in the Marvel MCU. Okay, you had him running for his life. So I guess she's the real villain, huh? Hey, look, if they put him back in the MCU, we know what to defeat him with, huh? Go get Grace, man. Hey, boys, but you wanted Becky though. See, listen, let me go ahead and get obvious out the way. First, I'm going to deal with all of, well, black women do things to black men too. Yes, they do. They do. But listen, Let's just cut the BS on that. There's crazy women in every race, but you have to push sisters to a certain point before they really start chasing you like that. Look, I'm finna make some sisters mad too. Most of y'all ain't finna run like Grace was running, okay? Some of the sisters that that would have been crazy like that, they would have been out of breath. I mean, this her for Hill, boy. She was in the gym doing her little Pilates or whatever, boy, because she was right behind the brother. But see, Jonathan, and look, for those that don't know, this man had a really kind of traumatic upbringing. So I do know about that. I'm gonna acknowledge that. Okay, he had a traumatic upbringing situation where his mother had a boyfriend that wasn't his father because his father abandoned him, and the boyfriend was abusive to him and the mother. And then I've heard him say that he grew up, with people picking on the brother's looks and whatnot. Okay, so I'm aware of all of that. However, let me say this to the brothers that are in that situation, right? If that's what happened to you, you can't help how your life was managed as a child, okay? But if you went through some traumatic things, okay, do yourself a favor. Get yourself whatever type of help or therapy that you need to work through those issues before you become a grown man and decide that, hey, well, the grass must be greener on the other side of the fence. Because, see, listen, even if you think that, if you ignore the history between us, our people, and them folks, okay, it's going to come back to bite you in the end. Now, Jonathan Majors was on the upswing in his career. Okay, y'all saw he was in Creed 3. I just mentioned the role of Kang the Conqueror, several other things. I mean, brother's career going nothing but up. Then all of a sudden, because you done got with this white woman that he chose, okay, that's his choice. So for all the people, you know what I'm saying, oh, this wrong, they shouldn't do him like that. Yeah, they shouldn't do him like that. But what did I tell y'all in the previous broadcast about the Diddy situation and many others? Yes, if we as black men know the system is against us, okay, if we know that, then we have to be cognizant about the choices that we make, okay? Unless you mentally disabled or something, you got common sense and you need to exercise discernment. And I'm saying this to you, brothers. I get it. I know it's a lot of crazy women out there, you know what I'm saying, amongst our own, but jumping over there to Becky is not the answer. I'm telling you, because see, think about it. This man's career was on the upswing, and all because she pulled this foolishness. Now we see everybody's backing away from him, his publicists, okay, his management companies. Everybody don't want nothing to do with the man. And see, it's unfair. It is. I acknowledge that. But again, discernment before you get in certain situations is a lifesaver. Now, yes, anybody can lie on anybody. That's true. However, if you have specific information about how this system works, you do your best. And the smart black men, let me say that, smart black men do their best to mitigate having to be in these situations by just not even entertaining certain things in the first place. Now, I know a lot of knuckleheads are going, well, this, that, and third. Hey, listen, you can do what you want to do. Everybody grown, you're going to make your own decisions. But all I ask is, when you get in these situations, don't say nobody tried to warn you, okay? Don't say nobody tried to warn you. Because, see, what we're going to review here, family, this is ridiculous. And it's messed up because they had this footage the whole time. We're going to review it. I done got my jokes in, but we got to review this because it's a lesson for you bucks of Beddington, okay? You want Becky? Well, remember, Becky comes with crazy. See, before we go down into this town, because, we're just going to call the town that they were running around, we're going to call it Fook Around, okay? I've given it a classy name instead of the vulgar pronunciation. Fook Around, okay? Say it with me, let it roll off the tongues. Fook Around. Welcome to Fook Around. Find out, exit 1 mile ahead, enjoy your stay. Yes, enjoy it. Because, see, apparently, this town, as you see, quite quaint with a lot of nice scenery. You see the cars strolling by and everything. Okay, quite nice scenery here in this town, right? So what you're about to witness here in a little bit, oh yes, you're about to witness it. TMZ, you're dirty for sitting on this whole time. But see, that let you know, brothers, if you make it to that level, you better invest in having your own security with cameras and everything, because it could be a life or death matter. Now, you see this situation here, right? This is Jonathan Kang, okay, and his little villainous alabaster. Now, here we go. They're getting started. Now, whatever craziness that she was going on here, hey, look, she finna kick an overdrive now. He tries to put his wild alabastrus back in the vehicle and calm it down. But see, when you're dealing with a wild alabastrus, you have to keep in mind that they have mayonnaise rabies. Now, these are not like regular rabies, you see, because when they get stirred up, they will go into a porcelain frenzy. And heaven help you if you are out of shape, they will chase you across Fook around to make sure that you find out. You see it, fam. Look, boy, look at this, man. You look. If somebody would have told y'all this, you wouldn't have believed it. She right behind us, like, oh, I'm gonna catch you. Listen, see, let me tell y'all something. Hold on, let me pause this right here. Hold on, let me get it right here. See, okay, now you see her, right? Let's pause it. Bucks of Bennington, you need to understand what you're dealing with. Because, see, I'm here to help. I'm trying to help. Bucks of Bennington, what you need to understand is this is in Becky's genes. You understand? See, she look, them plantation ancestral genes kicked in. I'm going to catch you, Negra. That's what she, in her head, look, the mayonnaise ancestors kicked in. So she's like, I'm going to chase you down, boy. That's what my people used to do. So you don't understand what you're dealing with. See, Jonathan, you know, I know you wanted her, but see, you didn't factor in her ancestral genes, okay? So now, as we keep on reviewing, look at this fool just running all in the middle of the street, chasing after this man. He doing his best to get away. Now, see, I saw this and I was looking at his running technique. And I'm like, Jonathan, man, you weren't zigzagging, you weren't trying to evade her. No doubt. Look at him, boy. He was getting it, wasn't it? Oh, boy, you better not let her catch. Ain't no tell. She could have had some type of weapon. We don't really know. You know what I'm saying? Because look, he must know that the heifer is crazy, okay? Ain't no telling what she done tried to do before. And see, I heard that audio where he was talking to her, talking about trying to get her to act more like Michelle Obama and Coretta Scott King. Oh, man, listen, dude. That woman don't have that in her. If you heard the audio, I don't know how many of you listened to it, but for those of you that did, he was talking about how she was drinking. Now, let me talk to my young black men for a second here, because I know the older brothers, y'all should get this. Y'all got your own standard. If you're dealing with any woman that has a drug habit, a drinking problem, whatever, you don't get in no long-term serious relationship with that, because one, that look, think about how that's going to represent your name. And that's going to come with a whole nother set of problems from the people that she likes to hang around. Okay, as far as impulse control, a whole lot. Okay, so for somebody on Jonathan Major's level, he should understood that that's a liability. You don't attach yourself to liabilities. You understand me? If you care about maintaining your legacy. So now you see this is back at, I guess, a place they were staying at, and this heifer right behind him, right? So now I want you to watch what this Karen here pulls, okay? Because see, this is the part right here that the Bucks of Bennington, they're going to be upset about. But listen, man, I'm trying to help the people that's got common sense. I mean, some of y'all going to have to learn the hard way. Oh, black women this, black women that. Okay, all right, go on over there and get you one of these and be prepared to deal with these problems. Watch what this heifer get ready to do on this footage here, okay? Want y'all to watch this now. Because see, at this point, man, if this heifer is trying to attack you and chase you, why in the hell do you want to be in her presence? Now, watch what's going on, okay? Now, you see this is a police officer or a paramedic or whatever. Look at her down there like he done did something to her. You see this foolishness? Let me pause this right here. Brothers and sisters gathered over here in my chat room. You know what pisses me off about these false allegations? When you look at a big, strong guy like Jonathan Majors, or any man that they accuse, oh, he hit me, he did this or that. If he did hit you, you would be bruised, obviously, especially a white woman, okay? So I know what a lot of you probably gonna say, the critics, well, what if he hit her in the stomach or somewhere? Okay, she's gonna bruise there too. And then there will be internal swelling or broken ribs or something like that. So now the minute that you see none of that's true, when they start alleging a physical abuse, now they look at her just laid out there on the floor, boy, award-winning actress, boy. Y'all see, if she's going for her Oscar, isn't she? Just lay it all out. You know, see, a lot of times they'll beat themselves up. I don't know too many sisters that's willing to beat themselves up. I'm not saying none will, but for the most part, that's not black women's behavior, all right? And again, hey, I get it. Some of these Bucks of Bennington, they're going to have to learn the hard way. So I'm not talking to those of you that just hell-bent on learning that lesson, because life is a teacher. And I tell you, you got two ways to get the lesson. Gonna get it the easy way, or you gonna get it the hard way. It is what it is. Okay. So now you see her stretched all out here. The big black nigger, he tried to assault me. He hit me. Now, this is what the story that was going with before this footage came out. Now, see, Jonathan, you sitting on paper. If you knew that there was footage like this that's out, man, I'm finna get my subpoena that. You gonna give up that footage on the camera. I'm gonna be on you. Anything, if you accuse me of something, and I'm at that level, and I got the ability to fight back and clear my name, I'm launching everything and the kitchen sink at your ass. You're not going to damage my reputation and accuse me of something that I know I didn't do, and I got a way to prove that I didn't. But see, this goes into what I've been telling you, ladies and gentlemen. And this applies to those of you that are nowhere near Jonathan Majors' level in life, okay? Surveillance is a lifesaver. Have your own surveillance in your vehicles, your home. Look, they got pocket things you can have on your person. If anybody needs that information, I can put you up on all kinds of things. There's so many different types of surveillance that you can have on you that's non-invasive, or people wouldn't even know what it is. You never know when you could need some type of footage with audio to it that could say, hey, listen, they accused me of this. I've got proof that I did not do this, okay? So for me, they sitting on here on this footage, man. I'm like, yo, man, why weren't you trying to make an effort to get this from these people? It makes no sense. I know I would have. But see, she stretched all out here, laid all out here. Oh, he did this, he did that. Now, Bucks or Bennett, I'm going to ask you a question. I just want you to think about it with yourself, because see, you're going to do what you want to do. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Same like I tell the sisters, okay, you go over there and get you a Brad, you might be landing a Chad Wheeler. You better know what you're dealing with. So now you see her just putting on all these theatrics like he just violated her. Now, she went from world-class Olympic alabastress chasing this man all around the town, the fook around, as we're going to call it. And now she just go, oh, I'm so shook up. He did this, he did that, all to destroy this man's reputation. Now, let me show you something, right? Now that we reviewed that, let me say this again in clear and no uncertain terms. Black men, brothers, listen to me. Just because you're a man and you get into a situation with a white woman, you are not in the power position. She knows that her white skin in a system of white supremacy, and all she has to do is accuse you of something. Start crying and call them folks, and they're going to always take her side over yours. Now, see, for me, a man of common sense, I'm not going to risk my reputation, my safety, and even my life to go deal with that. See, a lot of y'all, I know a lot of the people, the pro-blacks this, the pro-blacks that. Okay, hey, you keep talking like that, and you're going to find yourself in one of these situations. Haven't you seen enough examples by now to make you say, man, you know what? It's just not worth it, bro. It's just not worth it, because see, don't take my word for it as one of the air quote pro-blacks or whatever you want to call us, black first, B1s. You know what? Y'all always think that an ideology is a group, but I digress. Never mind what we say. I'm going to tell you what you better study. Just like I tell black women that you know, the wenches of crafting and jump over there with the brads. Don't believe black people about what we say. No, just even throw the history out the window. You better look at the white man's dealings with his own woman. Do you see what they do to white men? You see the complaints that white men have about their women? Now, what make you think your black ass gonna go over there with her and she gonna respect you more than she respect her own man who she cut the food with? Huh? White men are tired of their own women. So now the difference is they can show their behind with a white man, but it's going to be harder for them to ruin his reputation and his career because the system is backed by his people. You don't have that luxury. You understand me? See, yes, the women are always at a disadvantage going and getting in a situation with Brad because, okay, that's a white man in a system of white supremacy and she's a woman. So you automatically at a disadvantage on the other end of things. But see, we're in a similar boat. Because that white woman, hey, she's basically got the equivalent of the white man's power in a situation between a black man and a white woman. It's a no-win situation for the smart people. And I hate, believe it or not, as much as I clown him for a lot of the buckery that he got going on. Yes, that's right. I said buckery because that's what it is. As much as I clown Jonathan Majors for the buckery, I hate to see any black man sit up there and basically get involved with these vindictive heifers because, look, of all women on this planet, I'm going to say it without apologies, the white woman is the most vindictive and destructive creature on this planet. You understand me? You better start studying the things that they do to their own men to try to ruin their reputations. You think I'm finna take that risk? So I'm just trying to break it down to you with some sense, all right? I'm gonna put it there and leave it out there for whoever want to do what with that information. You go ahead, man. But I just showed you a brief example of how this is costing Jonathan Majors, and who knows where this is gonna go. Because see, the reason I'm gonna keep my eye on the outcome of the situation, even with footage showing this heifer was chasing this man, she was the aggressor. He wasn't swinging on her, and none of the footage we see was trying to get away from her. If they still trying to put this man on trial, and let alone if they actually, charge him with anything and convict him of something, just imagine what that means for the average person, okay? So, like I said, man, forewarned is forearmed, but we still got some more things to look at in this town here because, yes, we got to talk about the little scrawny Cyclops. Oh, I'm going there with roller skates on. Yes, I am. Oh, Mr. Charleston White. Oh, Mr. Charleston White. Let me ask those of you that have been long-time subscribers to this channel a question. How many of you remember the broadcast that I did on Mr. Charleston White that aired live on this channel that I had to move to Rumble and Patreon because I called it. I told it like it is. I said it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. And it's been happening several times. I remember he was in the barbershop. Some of them guys that I guess he knew he put hands on him. And, fast forward to the recent situation that we're about to review. Oh, it's so much to unpack with this. I tell you what, we're going to open this thing up. And yes, I'm going to pick on the sacred cow known as Little Cyclops Charleston White because if you come over here to Cape for him, I wouldn't do it tonight because you're going to be embarrassed because I'm going to remind you of who you're dealing with. Oh, those of you that caught that broadcast, y'all know what I'm talking about. But the homie Free Game Chad went in on him, and I thought this was quite funny. So we're going to take a look at that, and then we're going to break down a couple things. We're going to go ahead and get into it.
On today's episode of Fuck Around and Find Out, we have Charleston White. Take a gander.
You paid to see me, Lakers, Jazz, and Warren ass nigga. Pull out some money though. Pull out some money though. Pull out some money though, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, pull out some money. Pull up. I hit you in your goddamn head, nigga. Pull out some money, nigga. I hit you in your goddamn head. Pussy ass nigga. Hit you in your goddamn head.
My only question is, in what world do you make fun of people patronizing your business? Why is that anything like smart? Why would you ever care to...
Yeah, so look, my buddy Free Game Chad there, man. Y'all don't know that brother's a comedian. He's over there on my brother, Marcus channel on the mainstream. Very funny young brother. And in fact, the business, let me shout his business out. For those of you that are up on your men's fashion, he has a website called Suited by Shadrick. Okay, check that brother's website out here. Get you whatever you need, whatever type of suit you're looking for, tires, other type of tire, cufflinks. You name it, the brother Chad can hook you up with it. Got some decent prizes. Very nice stuff up there, man. I'm getting some stuff from the brother myself. I just wanted to put y'all up on that. But anyway, we got to break this thing down, man, because I thought that was funny the way he introduced that. And it was because, listen, I'm going to clown him for the clown that he is. Let me tell y'all something, man. One of the things you need to understand in life, if you're going to go to war, so to speak, against a particular person or a cause, you must keep in mind this first thing here before you decide to do that, okay? If you're a wise person, let me clarify that. If you're a wise person, the first thing you must keep in mind is what's your maximum capability to deal with certain things? See, let's put it in terms of dealing with a country. You don't see any country on this planet trying to go to war with every single country by itself. The only thing that could really come close over here in the Western world would be when the United States was waging war with Afghanistan and Iraq at the same time, and they saw how foolish that was to do that. That's something you want to avoid because, see, the more enemies that you make, it's just a matter of time before those enemies, if they're not able to get you individually, say, you know what? We can't get this particular threat individually, but what if we unite and come together? And see, Charleston, and I'm not saying this with any joy, you on borrowed time, dude. You on borrowed time. I get the reason that he said he's trying to do certain things, but this ain't the way to do it. See, like I covered in a previous broadcast, all money ain't good money, okay? All money ain't good money. And as far as calling him a comedian, I refuse to do that because that's an insult to people that have honed that craft over the years, like your Corey Holcombs, okay, your Eddie Murphys, all right, your legends like Red Fox, you know what I'm saying? You name it, so on and so forth that you know in the game today, whether you like them or not, Dave Chappelle, any of those people that would be considered professional comedians. Look, I got to throw my brother's name out there, Dewan B. You've never seen that brother in person at the comedy show, man. You don't know what you're missing, dude. That dude is one of the funniest comedians in the game. My brother, you know Marcus, okay? Craig Fax, hilarious, man. Can you look? I'm gonna tell you something else. While we talking about that, the brother I just named, Craig Fax. If you don't know who he is, okay, Craig Smith. If the audience would have got the heckling him, that's a dude right there that I believe go toe to toe with any audience and probably win them over before too long. Craig is a funny dude, man. Craig will have you laughing at stuff that you know you shouldn't be laughing at. You understand me? So see, Charleston has not honed his craft to get to that point yet to be able to deal with that. All he has is trolling, and trolling isn't the same as being a comic. So we're going to play this footage again here, and we're going to break down some things for the young people because, see, I've noticed a phenomenon. When you get to criticizing little trolls like this that's running around starting stuff, and he's a coon on top of that, okay, for many reasons, you got this crowd today that seem to cheer on the trolling. Ever since Tekashi 6ix9ine or whatever, you got people in our society that think trolling is the thing to do. Okay, if you gonna be a troll, here's some advice to you. You better make sure you actually have some power to back up your trolling. Because, see, the one thing that's a bad lesson to learn is when you running around playing and everybody else ain't playing with you. You understand? We're going to play this right quick, and then we're going to further break some things down for the people that's got some sense.
Already got your back here. I already got your back here. I don't give a damn about getting booed, nigga. I done already got paid. You paid to see me, nigga. You paid to see me. Lakers, chairs, and wearing ass, nigga. Pull out some money, though. Pull out some money, though. Pull out some money, though, nigga. Bitch ass, nigga. Pull out some money.
Now, let's pause it right quick because like the brother Chad said and many others that have critiqued this, going to pull out some money, pull out some money. If you're there as a comedian, your job is to make the audience laugh, okay? Now, and brother Seven Skills, you can reach my Patreon. It's in the description box there, okay? You can find my Patreon in the description box or the About section of the channel. Got a lot of good stuff over there, a lot of rare books, a lot of rare documents. Anybody that's subscribed to it over there, y'all already know what the business is. And, so here's the deal with Charleston, right? Pull out some money, pull out some money. Okay, you're there to entertain, and you claim you want to be a comedian. At this point, you trying to antagonize the people that paid to see you, okay? So that's already a slap in the face. Now, this is in Texas, and there's some backstory to this, too. They said that, I'm not sure, but I've heard people say that the people that he was provoking was clicked up with mob ties. You know, them boys connected over there with Jay Prince and them boys. Let me tell you something, that them ain't the people to mess with. And that brings me to a saying that needs to be done away with in our community by this troll, this troll phenomenon, this group of troll people that love to root for trolls and all the trolls are so funny. You ain't gonna do nothing, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Let me tell you something. All it takes is people that have lived long enough to see that if you keep playing Russian roulette, sooner or later somebody is going to do something. And let me go ahead and kill this talking point that I've been seeing floating around in a lot of places. Well, they jump on Charleston, but they ain't do nothing to George Zimmerman, though. Now, if you one of the people running around saying that, let me go ahead and make you look super crispy, crunchy, stupid. Everybody in my chat room, When the last time you've heard about or seen George Zimmerman pull up in any place where black people at? Has he been to a college? Has he been to an event? Is he running around the neighborhoods knocking on doors? Yeah, nigga, I'm George Zimmerman. You want the Trayvon next? Is he doing that? This man is in hiding. So when you bring that dumbass talking point out, that's just how stupid you sound. They had like George Zimmerman running around just punking black people everywhere, showing up the Essence Fest or wherever black folks is at. Yeah, I'm on stage. What y'all gonna do about it? So unless you got footage of where George Zimmerman at, for the people that say that shit, stop using that stupid talking point. You understand? And see, they bring that up every time somebody go and put hands on one of these little goofy trolls that get out of line. Cause look, I'm gonna give it to you. Do you get it in the stripes for beating up this little scrawny handicapped dude? No, you don't. But at the same time, if you're gonna keep provoking people and being disrespectful, the one thing that causes major problems between men is what, fellas? When disrespect leaves, it's problems. See, those of us who are wise men, we understand that if we around dudes that we don't respect, we got two choices. Okay, either that dude can leave or we leave. Because if both of us stay and we don't respect one another, it's gonna be some issues, okay? So now, dealing with reality and not the troll foolishness that, oh, ain't nobody gonna do nothing. You got to be the dumbest fool in the world running around talking about what somebody ain't gonna do. Everybody's got different tolerance levels. Everybody's got different temperament. So for the people that you ain't gonna do nothing, okay, how many times have something been done to Charleston already? Okay. So now we're gonna further review why this was a stupid thing for us on the business end of it, because plenty of people have already spoken on this, but I'm gonna say it again from a business standpoint. Now, you assaulting people, that raises the insurance for people that gonna book you somewhere. It's just bad business all the way around. It's gonna make promoters want to stay away from you because you ain't got no sense. You don't know how to act. And you know, nobody want to be in a situation where something break out and they get sued by the people because you hurt them. Or, you know what I'm saying? If it's the other way around and now shit, you know, everything is just bad as far as the reputation of dealing with you radioactive. So, you know, all this sense he claimed to have, he sure don't use it. But we're going to continue analyzing this because there's more to break down.
I hit you in your goddamn head, nigga. Pull out some money, nigga. I hit you in your goddamn head. Pussy ass, nigga. Hit you in your goddamn head. Pussy ass, nigga.
Okay, so now let's pause it right there. In America, we have a First Amendment right, freedom of speech. You know how I feel about that. Everybody should be able to say whatever they want to say. However, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Newton's third law of gravity applies to people as well. So now in this interaction that we're seeing right here, when all the hecklers started, Charleston was talking this shit, audience was talking this shit. Hey man, both parties got the right to say what they want to say. Where you fucked up, Charleston, and see, this goes back to being a smart businessman, where you fucked up, Charleston. You hit this man with something and he hadn't made contact with you no kind of way. You didn't have the right to hit this man with nothing if he hadn't touched you, okay? The only way I would give Charleston a pass is if that dude, let's just say we're going to go here with it, because I'm going to show you what would be reasonable if he had done this. The only way I would give Charleston a pass if he was up there and he noticed, okay, this man done pulled out a gun on me. Okay, all right, I get it. Yeah, don't sit there and let nobody shoot you. Do something. Okay, but now this wasn't the case, as far as we know. So you hit this man with his vase. Don't you know how much that man could sue you for? See, I'm trying to teach people, because I'm somebody, listen, I don't brag about the things that I have, but I know what could happen if you just fly off the handle like that and you initiate first contact and you sitting on paper, okay? I'll be damned if I'm gonna have to break bread with somebody for a silly situation like that. You want them to initiate contact with you or attempt to, then you handle your business. That way you in the clear, self-defense. That's not self-defense. What we looking at here, you hit this man in his head with a vase. That provoked them to get up there and whoop your ass, because most of us in this chat room probably would have did the same damn thing, okay? So, I mean, look, it was just dumb. So we're going to continue to let it play, because, see, they say Dewberry was there, and they say he took off running or whatever. That's the reports that's being given. But I want y'all to watch what happened next here. We're going to break this thing down frame by frame. Okay, so now you see They jumped on stage, they rushed him. Okay, you outnumbered. He goes to pick up a chair and see, I'm going to tell you why a lot of people like, well, he stood his ground, he stood his ground. Okay, he stood his ground, but see, I'm going to tell you the only reason I believe he stood there, he probably thought people were going to help him out, or he probably thought security or whatever was going to do something. See, let's go here with it. For the people that want to make a career trolling, I'm going to give you something to help you out. For the people that want to make a career trolling, you better make sure you got a squad with you that's ready to ride no matter what. Because if you know you got that kind of mile and you that tiny and you only got one eye, you better make sure that the people that you paying around, you be like, hey, man, these jokers try to ride on me. Y'all handle that for me, okay? If you don't have that in place and you know that for a fact, doing this is stupid. Because, see, let me point something out about this. I got to get a bit morbid here with this because, see, we need to do this in a way that most people won't cover and make it make sense for the young people that think this is cool. What if that brother that he hit upside the head and his partner that got up on stage, they say it was his son, father-son duo, that's what I'm hearing. What if it was a situation where them boys were like, you know what, nigga, this is it for you. What if they'd have got up there and say, you know what, we finna fill you full of holes like a pin cushion. They pulled out some blades, and when they got a hold of it, they just started stabbing her. See, this the part the trolls don't think about. Or it ain't funny no more when I put it in that context, is it now? So what if both of them would have really been on some killer shit? Because see, all that putting hands on you, nah. There are people out here where if you piss them off like they be like, you know what, that's your last time doing that. It's two things in this world you better not ever underestimate. A person with nothing to lose and a person with everything to lose. You understand? Because both are going to fight you to the death to protect those things, okay? The one that's got something to lose, he going to do what he got to do to protect it. The one that ain't got nothing to lose, he like, hey, man, shit, it is what it is at this point. So now he hadn't ran up on them people that I said the same thing about Tekashi. See, let me go here with it. All that goofy trolling, let me point this part out for the ladies too, because I got to go here. I hadn't heard nobody say this part. You dealing with somebody like the troll, you got all these enemies all over the place to the point where you can't even keep track of them all. What if you really piss off some people one day and say, you know what, next time I catch you in traffic, buddy, I'm going to wet that vehicle up and everything in it. Don't care about your wife, your kids, no nothing like that. See, I'm talking about what happened if you piss off some killers. You understand me? See, all the trolling ain't funny then. Go if you can find the footage. Remember Indian Red Boy? I think that's the one where he was over there in California. Kiki trolling over there in the so-called ops neighborhood, showing the little background and stuff on the camera phone. What happened when somebody like, hey, man, I recognize that location. And I believe the chick set him up. His goof ass sitting out in the parking lot. And here's the really chilling thing about what I'm describing there. He was just on IG Live joking with his homeboy like, hey, man, what you gonna do if they pull up on you or something like that? I'm paraphrasing. And he didn't know that that's exactly what was going to happen. Man, they pulled up on dude and wet his ass up. And the fucked up thing about it, you could hear this dude's last breath on camera. He's struggling to breathe. Trying to, his boy was asking him where he was at. He could barely get out his mouth before he died, man. See, I'm putting the reality of death in front of you. Life is nothing to play with. This goofy trolling shit. And a lot of people talking about, well, he getting paid. Okay. If you willing to take that risk, just make sure you understand what come with it. Because see, anytime that you rush like that and you outnumbered, especially you that size, man, that's life or death for you. Like I said, all it would have took is one blade, not multiple. Somebody grab you and start jugging. What you gonna do? Huh? See, that's the part ain't nobody talking about. But, hey, he got his little troll fan club here. You know what I'm saying? They cheering him on. Let's let it continue.
Right. All right, today we're going to talk about how we can find out and how much we can find out and what it takes to get there. So first we have to decide how much do we want to find out. So let's say in this case, I want to find out at a level of 7. Okay, so I find that level on my graph and I come horizontally to my gradient line. Where it intersects with my gradient line, I'm going to come straight down to where it intersects with my fuck around line. That there is going to tell me how much I have to fuck around to find out what I need to find out. See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never fuck around, you'll never find out.
So I hope this lesson is helpful. Thank you.
Yes, I had to let the white dude do his job and give you the lesson about fooking around, okay? We shall pronounce it that way for the people. He always cussing. Yes, he was fooking around and he found out. Okay? And see, I told you, we're going to be taking a journey through this scenic town here tonight. Because, see, family, listen, all jokes aside, like I said, that could have went very bad for him. Very bad. And see, it's just a matter of time before I'm not wishing it on him. Okay, I understand his so-called strategy, what he's trying to do, but it's just not smart. There's better ways to do it. And if you're going to continue doing it, you better not be slacking on your security, man. All this, because see, look, here's the thing, family. It's one thing for you to get other people to believe BS and lies and bullshit, but when you start believing it, now you're in trouble. If you're going to be that type of troll, you better be over-prepared with your security. You understand? Or else, just like the white dude showed you here, you're going to find out the hard way, okay? So now, for those that are like, oh, you picking on Charleston White, why you said that about him? Oh, no. Let me remind you of who you got the cape on for those listening on the playback, or if there's anybody live listening to them, man, Charleston White is right, I'm riding with Charleston. Oh, yeah? Okay. Let me show you why I don't fuck with him. Okay, I'm going to show you right now why a lot of other people don't fuck with him. I'm going to show you.
This is the actual stick, nightstick from the police officer that was found not guilty that broke Rodney King's knee. I got it off East Bay. Rodney, stop resisting! Stop resisting! This is the stick.
You goddamn right. What's been going on, man? Oh, man, nothing. Sitting here talking to these people, telling about when I raped this one girl one time. Bitch come home with me, let me eat on her pussy. We worked together. She was allowed to me. She let me, she let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she say no, so I took it. You did the right thing. That's what I told him. I did the right thing. Yeah, bitch, she can't get it. I verbally abuse women. And I'm mentally abusive, and I do some psychological abuse. It all warns what the bitch do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their ass whooped and they pussy took. So I advocate rape too for some people. Some bitches need a good raping.
So now, I think we put that to bed about anybody, man, you just hate no Charleston White, man. Man, all right, we CW. Okay, dum-dum. If you ride with that motherfucker, you don't belong over here on this platform, and you ain't my people. Because, see, that damn Confederate flag, and you sitting up here joking about Rodney King being beaten by them damn race soldiers. See, you better look, for people that talking about that's a character, because I've heard that stupid-ass excuse. Okay, even if that is a character, if you think that that's something to joke about, I don't want you next to me. See, you better think about it in the terms of what we dealing with these damn race soldiers out here. If shit hit the fan tomorrow, let's say the grid go down, it's on and popping. You gonna trust a motherfucker like that think that shit is funny? The first thing his little cowardly punk ass gonna do is go over there and try to join them, and then we all know how that's gonna go, okay? They're gonna be the first one to go, you coons and sambos. So that's not funny to me. It's not funny to me. See, you ask yourself this question. Name a Jewish person. Name an Asian person, an East Indian, a Hispanic person, an Arab person, or a white person that mock their tragedies like that. Find me somebody that think that their tragedy is something to play with, huh? And then the second portion, what I showed you, who play like that? That's a character too? That's a character, huh? Talking about you rape women and you think that some need it took, and beating on women and all that. See, let me tell you something. That celebrity worship, that idol worship right there, that's really going to be the end of a lot of you. But I'm going to tell you something. This is good. Oh, I love it. I love it because, see, the wheat is being separated from the chaff with these types of people, okay? Because, see, those types of folks I don't argue with. I just want you as far away from me as possible because that means you don't have the sense God gave a dining room table and your ass ain't worth 2 dead flies. I don't want you nowhere near me. That type of incompetence is fatal. You understand me? What have I told you many times on this channel, family? Stupidity, a bunch of stupid people in the same place at the same time, that is catastrophic. Watch that from a distance. You do not, it's fun to watch, but it's not fun when you're around them, okay? So just keep in mind the people that's out there talking about they rolling with him and all of that. Keep in mind what I just showed you. That was him. I didn't edit nothing. That's his words. That's not a character. That's not satire, okay? Stupid ass sitting up there mocking the beating of one of our own, and you're sitting up there, you're a threat. When I don't trust nobody like that around, no female member of my family. I wouldn't. Lil Weasel, if you'll do anything for money, I don't trust you like that. But like I said, people gonna do what they want. I'm just presenting this to teach the lesson to the people that's got the sense, okay? So now we got to deal with what you see on your screen here. Witchcraft. Yes. There is such a thing as a foul art called witchcraft. I saw this foolery here that I'm about to present to you, and I'm gonna say something, man. Sisters, y'all better not never fall to this level, okay? And if you know women that have fallen to that level, you want to disassociate yourself from that, because this right here, what I'm about to share out, this shit is embarrassing, man. You know what? I ain't gonna even say now. I'm gonna let it play, and then we're gonna break it down. Y'all gonna see what I'm talking about.
Let's get into it. So all I said was, hi. All I said was, he had a nice suit. And from there, he was thirsty. He wanted to fly me out. What's wrong with me going to a game? What is wrong with the situation is that is your man, as you call it. That is your man. He knew it was a situation with me and you. And he was down. He was down to play op games. I wouldn't take nothing like that serious, my love. That ate my ass, and I sent him on his way. It wasn't the, I don't know, middle class house that he lives in Atlanta. It wasn't.
Okay, let's get started on this heifer. First of all, this is this heifer here that was arguing back and forth with Tamar Braxton over Brad. Okay, a bottom shelf Brad. First thing I had to get off my chest: who keep telling these Miss Potato Head package face, plastic face heifers that they look good? Ladies, let me define this clearly for you. Looking good is you with your natural hair, natural eyebrows, eyelashes, and minimal makeup that complements your features, not turns you into a whole nother person. This heifer look like the clown from Saw. You got thirsty Sambos and simps out here. Man, you bad. No, buddy. I guess your standards are far lower than mine if you one of them people. This face right here, look, she got a cartoon character face. Her face look like something in a Halloween shop, a damn mask or some shit, man. She only look real. It's like a damn cartoon. But see, the issue here is they both sitting over here arguing over this white dude, man. Do you know what a damn loser you got to be? Because see, these are both hoes. I'm just going to call, yes, I'm saying both of them. They both hoes. Hoes are some of the dumbest creatures on this planet. You understand me? See, used to be a time period before this social media era where hoes did their thing and they knew that, hey, the best hoe was one that keep her mouth shut about shit. Okay, the hoes that were the most profitable at their chosen profession was the ones that didn't run their mouth. Now these goofy heifers up here today with these plastic faces, they put all the horn on Front Street, run their mouth about everything. See, for the people that think, ooh, she read Tamar. No, she didn't. You know why? Because you a hoe in the game doing your thing, okay, and she claims she got a man with his game goofy lame ass. We'll get to that in a minute. Bitch, you talk too much. So any dudes that's really got major paper, they can't fuck with you because you jump online and you run your mouth. You understand? See, I'm putting it out here for the ladies that if that's what you do, I'm showing you where this is not a flex at, okay? A quiet mouth is a profitable mouth. You understand? If that's what you're going to do, I'm not saying good, bad, right, or wrong. I'm just saying don't run your mouth like this. Okay, you pulled a dude, you got a bag or whatever you say you got up out of him, he did this or that. All right, cool. You a hoe. Keep it pushing. You got more bags to get from more tricks, don't you? You limit your potential, man, when you run your mouth like that. I'm just saying. From the major paper, all right? You'll find a couple of thirsty simps you can deal with, but they ain't gonna really be breaking off no major dollars on you. See, you know what would have been a flex? Let me go here. Let's delve down into the insanity of hoe logic for a minute, huh? You know what would have been a flex, family? If she would have said, "Ha, I stole your bread and I got her to marry me." Nah, what? Okay, all right, hey, checkmate at that point. I can't say nothing about that. That didn't happen, though. That didn't happen. So now you have Brad up here laughing at both of y'all dumbasses because you going back and forth over him. He playing ping pong between the two of y'all. When if either one of you had it in his sense, you will both say, you know what? All right, cool. We two hoes in the game doing our thing. All right? Shit, let's have him thinking he playing us and both of us break them pockets. I'm just saying, man, if you gonna hold, do it the smart way, all right? But don't be on the losing end and an embarrassing end. Because at the end of the day, what is this clout word that you getting by putting that on blast? Y'all going back and forth. Y'all the dummies. Because see, guess what? In the end, he ain't going to commit none of his resources to either one of you. He wasn't going to marry your plastic face ass, and he not going to marry Tamar Braxton, stupid ass, okay? So who's really being made the fool out of? But hey, you know what? Let's let it continue.
The Bentleys, because I drive a Rolls Royce, that got me. It wasn't, I don't know, the slick part thing he got going on. It wasn't none of that. It was when he paid for the Waldorf in points. I knew that I could no longer play this game. So
let's pause it right there too. Family, and I got to get on it too. Excuse me, because I'm laughing. I got to get on her too about the way she said Atlanta. People mispronounce my city. Atlanta. Atlanta. That's how you pronounce the city of Atlanta. Okay? It's not Atlanta. There's a T in there. Just FY for the asshole that pronounce my city that way. But she's talking about Buddy paid for the Waldorf and points. He did that because you a hoe. See, hoes don't even realize they hoes today. He did that because you wasn't even worth paying for it with nothing else. You ain't shit. That's the embarrassing part. The hoes bragging about shit and they don't realize that, yeah, you getting minimal treatment. You're amusement, especially to a white man. But when these little plastic face bobblehead dog heifers here get full of themselves because in her mind, just scoring a white man, that's an achievement. They can't see that. Their arrogance blinds them. I tell you, it's sad. Let's let it continue.
it was a one-night thing. He never got no thing. JR, you never want to play with me. You don't want me to expose how you were saying that you kicked her out and she went back.
I got to get on her ass one more time before we finish breaking this down. Family, y'all gonna say I'm a damn fool for this. Don't she look like an almond with a damn weave pasted to her head with some magic marker on eyebrows? Don't she? She really look like a little bleached almond. Oh my God. Look, see, I'm serious. I am not joking when I tell y'all this. A bitch like this couldn't be nowhere near me. I'd be embarrassed. I have a reputation. Listen, man, that's gonna sound ugly to some people. You gonna say I'm wrong? Don't care. I wouldn't be caught dead with something like this. The only thing this could do for me is point me in the direction of a naturally bad sister. You not it. See, you can't call yourself a bad bitch if everything on you is fake. You can't. We got to make fellas. These simps fucking the game up. They got them thinking that they just the greatest thing walking on God's green earth. No, you phony. You peel that Miss Potato Head package off your raggedy ass, and I bet you this motherfucker look like a gremlin. I'm telling you, man, it's always the same. But anyway, I'm gonna let her carry on. We ain't done.
Back to her mother's house. Not Mrs. Braxton. Not Mrs. Singer with the sold out tour that JR also told me was flex. It was cap. It was she flexing. She don't have no sold out. Between me and you was his exact words. The tour not sold out. He said you was messy. He said you went back to your mother's house. He told me a lot of things that he shouldn't tell a stranger.
Okay, so let's deal with this. Because, see, I'm finna show you where, I made the claim that she's a dumb hoe. I'm finna finish breaking that down. And good brother, Dad Miller TV, we ain't gonna hold it against you, brother. Hey, you on code, you cool, man. You can say it like that. Look, I think I can hear the T when you say it. I believe you will see it right, brother. But see, man, Seven Skills, I ain't finished killing you yet. Because, see, I'm making jokes, but I'm trying to get the hoes out there some game. Because we got some hoes out there. Listen, I ain't hating. You know me, if you breaking Zaddy pockets, get him. That's early payments on reparations. Get that ass, break bread for everything you can get. I just want you to do it the smart way. So now let me show you where this little plastic face Miss Potato Head Helper messed up again. You claim that Brad was giving you all this pillow talk game and all this information that he shouldn't be telling. Okay, dumb bitch. If you were smart, what you would have said, hey, daddy, go ahead and, let me get some information that's going to lead to something I can make money off of. Huh? How about that? If she really your enemy, get the information that you can go for the jugular with. Because it sounds like to me, you didn't really get none of that information, and I know you couldn't have because a raggedy bitch like you would have proceeded to use the information against her, okay? And look, I don't have a dog in the fight. I just say hate to see hoes hoeing wrong, and she hoeing wrong. She act like this motherfucker gave her some damn stock tips that she can walk away with millions or something. She act like like Zaddy went and told her that it's a loophole in her contract and she can swoop in there and buy her publishing or something. You see what I'm saying? God, I hate a dumb hoe. Look, a smart hoe, I got respect for to a certain degree. A dumb hoe, you a liability to everybody. You a clown in the game. You embarrassing the game. And it's a shame that you get up here with these cameras. See, look, I really wish that the real hoes in the game had like, I don't know, a whole union where they would catch heifers like this and snatch them by their weave and drag their ass all across all of damn creation for this game goofy shit right here. Because it makes no sense. But let's gotta let it continue.
I just met this man less than a week. Love, if that's your man, as you say, then you need to check him. You need to really check him and check your situation and really see if you're sleeping with the enemy or not. I am not your problem. I don't know you. One thing.
This game goofy heifer right here, bro. See, let me tell you something. See, let me slide this back. Because, we got to go back here. Gotta go back. This heifer right here, man. If he's her enemy and that's what you thought, and you was a real hoe about your business, you would have made sure that, hey, look, you're going to deal with this. You can't deal with it for free. So look, see, this one thing I will give the LGBTQ, the little queens, them little dudes, hey, they be making them white trees break bread from what I've observed, okay? They be making sure Zaddy come off on some paper so they can invest something in, okay? You didn't get him to do none of that. You didn't get him to put nothing in your name. You just laid up with him. Oh, big deal. Every other dick you done laid up on, okay, for free. The one that had some resources, you didn't get nothing out of him. I mean, I'm just using whole logic. I'm just saying now. I get it. You all are good Christian people in here, men and women. You know what I'm saying? I understand that you're going to have to dabble some holy water in your ears from my vulgar talk here tonight, but I got to cover this the way it need to be covered. So what I'm saying is, if you're going to hoe right. Get tangibles out the game. Tangibles ain't just something we see on the grassroots. If you out there hoeing on the whole roots, okay, on the blade, whatever you want to call it, get tangibles out the game. Don't just you laid up with him. So what? You can lay up with anybody. Oh my God, this is one of the dumbest hoes up. Look, hoes, if y'all got a whole union, you need to drag this bitch. Cause she ruining things for you. And got text messages up and all this sort of stuff where he was talking back and forth. You didn't even leverage that. Look, bitch, you could have sold that. TMZ, all these gossip sites, you could have been like, hey, listen, check this out. Old girl, dude, he cheats. See, I'm talking about the ways a hoe could get some money off the bullshit she talking about. She could have said, listen, Tamar Brasson, I got proof that a dude cheating. I'm somebody he with. You want this? You got to come off 100 racks. Come on, man. Hey, somebody talk to me. I'm just saying, if we gonna hold, we should hold right, okay? That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna show you something.
I'm going to play with you. But once I seen the severity of the situation, I was like, damn, this is kind of fucked up, actually. Because I'm at home right now with my man, and we laugh together. We don't give a fuck about this.
Did you hear that, family? I'm at home right now with my man. Let me address this silly bastard. Whoever first of all, we got to stop that, because see, this is where I blame myself. We got to revoke the title of man from these goddamn simps that these hoes like this are with. You ain't got a man. You got a little simp Tonka toy. Boy, whoever you are, you better not show your face and let me find out. I will roast your ass into oblivion. You got a full-blown hoe on live that's supposed to be your bitch, talking about how she let Zaddy taste all in between, let eat her out, this, that, the third, it's all kind of stuff. And that's yours? First of all, how you claiming a hoe, man? A hoe belongs to the game. The only thing you supposed to do with a hoe is get some money and separate from that bitch, man, if you gonna play the game. But when the fuck do we start doing this, fellas? Motherfuckers claiming hoes as if they girls. And then if you not her man, you need to check that bitch. Cause that's your reputation on the line. Me and my man. Really? Fellas, how many of y'all, come on now, maybe it's just me, because I get it. I'm a Gen Xer cut from the old cloth. I'm one of the last of the Mohicans. I get it. Fellas, in my chat room, how many of y'all would be cool with your lady up there just bragging about, oh, she done laid up with Zaddy, and then turn around, me and my man be laughing? Really? See, I'm going to tell you something else. I'm going to tell you why I wouldn't be laughing. I would be offended. Damn it, if you gonna be with the bitch, she should be getting some bread, and salute the Project Leroy for the cash, y'all. Thank you, my brother. But see, what's the laugh about if you got a dumb hoe? Because I just broke down several ways that she could have got some money from Zaddy. Okay, easily. Several ways. She ain't done none of them. You know how I know? Because this, you know what? Am I being too harsh or should I continue? Because if y'all think I'm being too harsh, I'll let it alone. Because see, I got something else I want to say. I want to testify and get something off my chest. Can I do it, family, or should I give them a let her make it? Can I testify? Can I do it? Am I being too harsh? Can I testify and get this off my chest, family? Because see, it's something I want to say so bad, but I want to keep in mind, you know, the feelings and the sensitivities of my audience. Because see, if y'all give me the green light, it's something I need to say. Let me know, family. Can I say what need to be said the right way? Can I say it? Can I say it? Can I say it? Y'all want me to go ahead and testify? Oh, Project Leroy said testify. Okay, well, I think we're going to have to testify because, see, here's the thing. Oh, my first sergeant, he said, speak truth to power. My lieutenant got the double 100s. D. Foster said, tell it, brother. Well, let me go ahead and tell it then. I got to speak the truth. This how I know this heifer didn't exercise none of them options that I talked about to get money if she going to be a hoe, because she looks like a trifling broke bitch. This is a broke bitch's look. You understand me? This is a broke bitch look. Cause we ain't done tonight, boy. Well, if y'all think out, boy, if I'm pissing off a lot of the game goofy hoes, you ain't seen nothing yet by the time this broadcast over. This is a bum bitch's look right here. Your little raggedy, dried out ass weave. And look, if you're gonna have the Miss Potato Head package on, it's supposed to be elegant. You see what I'm saying? See, a plastic face bitch like this can't walk into the room with nobody that's holding no real paper and nobody take you serious. Sure, some of them might say, hey, yo, man, you know, I'll lay up with her, but ain't nobody gonna want to have you on their damn arm. Nobody but a game goofy Brad. Now, a black dude is holding some real paper. Man, you an embarrassment. Where the fuck I'm gonna take you? Your little illiterate, game goofy, peanut head ass. That's where I'm going with it. Yeah, I am. See, a woman that's really about some business, she knows she can't cake makeup like that on and have no real ballers take her serious. These little cornball ass rappers and some of these little scrubs, okay, they'll live with you. The dude that's really holding some big bank, oh no. Because you can't go in their circles looking like that. And you run your mouths? Oh no. But anyway, we're going to let this fool continue.
Internet. And he would never talk to you. You could never get to look your way.
Now go kiss him in the mouth.
Then she gave the dumb bitch a dumbass. Boy, I tell you, man, listen, hoes, new age hoes, y'all got to do better, man. Y'all got to do better. That ain't it right there. A bitch like that to make sure y'all starve to death, man. That kind of mouth alone, just run them out. If you going to run your mouth, make sure you got paid off of it. Doing it for free to spite another chick and neither one of y'all extracting major resources from? Oh, how the hell did that look, man? The whole game done changed, bro. I mean, hey, it is what it is. I'll leave that to the hoes to handle. Maybe y'all can go ahead and start your whole union and take care of shit like that. I mean, start snatching weaves and, you know, left and right. I digress. But fellas, we got to get back to us for a minute. Because now we got to deal with something on the screen here. Beware of treachery posing as loyalty. What you about to see, fellas, for those of us cut from a different cloth, whether we're boomers, Gen Xers, millennials, Gen Z, I'm assuming some of the Gen Z males has really got some manhood about you. This is going to make you puke. I'm giving you a disclaimer. This is the most disgusting, disloyal shit you ever going to see. Fellas, you better pay attention to the signs that I'm about to break down when I play this, because all of us, whether we know the person or not, we got a motherfucker like this somewhere watching us, waiting to do what this motherfucker about to do. Let's play this.
Not a real nigga. You know why? Because your wife just came out and said you cheated on her. And I believe her, because I know you, nigga. I know you. And I could probably pick on who you cheated on with her with. Because a few bitches I know you still.
Now I know y'all done seen it. And yes, you see right down there. In fact, let me take that banner down. I want y'all to see it. Yeah, no jumper. Put this bullshit up. Okay. And we already know how I feel about that. They stay stirring up shit in our community because goofy niggas always run into their platforms. But see, this lame bastard right here. See, back in my time period, this shit right here would have got you fucked up in the 90s. First of all, you tell the dude it's dusty, okay? Anytime a motherfucker sitting in the car making a video like this is a dust bucket. He probably a hobosexual. He even got the hobosexual grooming, okay? You're sitting here, man, with your little snuffleupagus nose, just running your mouth on Jesus. See, I'm going to tell you what this bitch ass nigga is right here. And I'm not caping for Jesus. Don't get me wrong. Now, I ain't caping for Jesus at all. I'm talking about rules of manhood right here. Shit you just don't do. See, let me start with myself for a minute. Let me go here. If I got problems with another man, okay, me and him gonna handle that business. I ain't really want to go run and publicize it nothing, okay? It'll be that motherfucker. It won't be me. I believe in, hey, listen, silent brotherhood, loud results. You decide for that. That's what I believe in, okay? I don't believe announcing things that I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna tell you I'm gonna do something unless I mean to do that, all right? This little dusty bastard right here, I'm gonna tell you what his issue is, fellas, and see, y'all better pay attention to this. He probably was a motherfucker, man, hanging around Jesus or whatever, if he really was. And, you know, as long as everything was cool, he was benefiting, little dusty hobosexual bastard. See, any man that want to be up under another man like that, just because you know he got resources and you can benefit off of his status or, you know, benefit off of parties he throwing, or hell, he probably threw you a couple of dollars, you know what I'm saying, to do some things for him. Every man should want to build your own kingdom. You understand? If you get in a foothold and you starting out, that's cool. But just to nest under another man's tree, that's bitch nigga behavior, man. So now it probably was a situation where Jesus was like, yeah, man, you did something fucked up, or you ran your mouth. You probably saw some snake in the man. I got to cut you off. Or even if he didn't see anything, a grown man is steady moving and advancing and progressing in life. So now if you take a man that fits that description I just gave you, sometimes you grow apart from people because you got things to do. You're not nobody's babysitter. If that ain't your son or you know, close relative or something like that, well, not even then, but directly, if it's not your offspring, we'll go there. We'll cut it off right there. Then that man don't owe you a damn thing. So now his little bitch ass probably mad. Oh, you gonna do me like that? I'm finna go to the media and tell all your business. See, this shit right here in the 90s, man, I'm telling you, bro, this a new time we living in here because it was consequence for this bullshit. You bitch ass nigga, you. Look, I would respect it more if you had something against him. See, I'm not saying this is right. I'm just going to show you what would have been more respectable. And fellas, you in the chat room, what I'm about to say, you tell me if this would be more respectable. Notice I didn't say respectable. I said more respectable. Okay, want to make sure I'm clear on that. You tell me in the chat room what you would respect more from a dude that had an issue with you or somebody that you know. Two men now, because it's different for women. We talking about men. Would you respect this bitch nigga for jumping up here, spilling all his former partners, so he say, business? Or would you respect the nigga that say, okay, yeah, nigga, I got to do you something, man. I got a beef against you. Let me just go ahead and hit you in another way. Hell, go fuck his chick. Go do that. I'm just saying, but you jumping on the internet with all this bitch. So which one would y'all respect more? Him saying, yeah, nigga, you know, instead of him running on the internet like a little bitch, go do something that really gonna get at the man, huh? If you really got such a problem with him, but see, this is a punk ass coward because see, you running up here on the internet, spilling the beans with your dry snitching ass, trying to hope that okay, either the courts or other people do your dirty work for you. You ain't worth shit, and I do not keep motherfuckers like this around me. Okay, see, fellas, I get it. This shit gonna make you vomit. Listen to this motherfucker, because I guarantee you, every man in this chat room probably done had to check or deal with or put hands on somebody like this. Let's let it continue.
Still stay in contact with. I know because they told me. I talked to him. You the same nigga, and I know this nigga. This nigga ain't never been loyal to shit. He wasn't even loyal to a dog he got. He had got a dog. He got that dog away in like 2 weeks to a bitch. He couldn't do. He's not loyal. It's all good. And T.I., I know that's your city, but you gotta move over. I mean, you know, it's your city, but GD said he owned half of it. So guess what? That half is about to go to her. It's about to be a Chinatown in Atlanta.
You dumb, gerbil face looking bastard. It's already a Chinatown in Atlanta. And see, this is another thing we got to address. We got to address this. Motherfuckers sitting around talking about what other people already own. What you own, you little dust bucket fucker? That probably ain't even his car he's sitting in with his raggedy, gang goofy ass. See, this how you know he can't hang around no solid brothers, because most of us, we'll be like, man, you don't get no cool points for this shit. You sitting on the internet whining like a hoe about another man that you claim you got an issue with. Because we already, I'm telling you, I feel it. Jesus cut this fuck boy off and he mad about it. So basically what you want to, maybe, and ain't no disrespect to him if he is, maybe he's a part of the Glitter Boy Gillum Club. Yeah, Andrew Gillum, you know, he might be one of the Glitter Boy Gillum Club. So if that's his get down, maybe he wanted to be where Jeannie Mai is. See, I've had situations like that too, where little bitch niggas actually want you to pay more attention to them than the actual women that you dealing with. You understand? Fellas, y'all better cut them types of dudes off from you. You hear me? You better cut them types of dudes off from you. That is a fatal flaw. You understand? Salute to my comrade K Wright in the building, man. What's going on, partner, out there on the highways and byways? He right. K Wright is right. That damn Adam, I'm gonna have to get back on him because he damn near started a gang war. You right about that. Right about that. And see, here's the thing, right? Like K Wright's in the chat room. Him being around them years and not have his own is crazy. But Jesus don't seem loyal. Big Meech pretty much said the same thing about him not being loyal. That's true. He got a point there. He got a point on both ends of that. Especially when it comes to, see, let's break that down. I'm glad K Wright pointed that out. Fellas, especially young black men, because I understand if you're a young man, you starting out, you trying to get your thing together. Okay, cool. But you should always have a vision to say, one day, I'm going to be the dude that's calling the shots. The person that you impressed by and that's giving you an opportunity to eat, you should always say, okay, I'm eating off your plate now, but I'm going to make my own plate. I'm going to make my own kitchen. I'm going to get in here and get it myself. And see, every man should want to have his own. That inner ambition should be internal, not external, depending on what other people, it should be internal. So for a dusty, gerbil-faced bastard like this, with that snuffleupagus nose, to sit up here under that man this whole time and not be inspired to get out and go get it. See, let's just say, let's do it this way. Let's just say he was with Jeezy, I don't know, 5 years, whatever. Let's just say he got a position in the crew, you the roadie or whatever. You done worked your way up to run an errand some type of way. Hey, you getting a pretty decent bag that you ain't never earned before. You supposed to take some time off and say, okay, let me go travel some places. What did I learn from working with this man? Is there anything I can do myself? And within that time period, right? And I'm just saying 5 years or whatever, you should have discovered whatever your talent is, and now that you got some resources, go make your talent great so you can be your own man. Always beware of a man that's sitting over there looking on your plate all the time, fellas. You understand? That's dangerous, man. Because see, when you think back to a lot of the younger brothers that have been killed, a lot of these younger rappers, it was people in their crew that they never knew hated their guts. See, if you helping somebody a lot of time that they can't do for themselves, they'll hate you for that shit. They'll resent you to the point that they'll come out and either do this bullshit or worse, they'll set you up to try to have you killed. If not, try to do it themselves. Okay? Little rodent-faced bastard. I'm going to tell you right now, man. I ain't capable for Jeezy, but I hope don't nothing good come to this little dusty motherfucker. And look, we already tell ain't nothing good come to him anyway. This motherfucker, man, he looked just like a ball of lint that hopped out of somebody's pocket. Little boy, little terrible face fucker. Let's let him continue.
Just wait on it. Korean barbecue everywhere. Jeezy, you're not a real nigga. You know why?
I don't want another.
Yeah, so there you have it with that. I had to cover that trifleitis, but we ain't done yet. Because, see, remember when I was getting on the hoes? Well, I got to get on another hole. Oh, yes, I get on another one. Now, I know a lot of y'all seen this. A lot of people sent it to me. And like I said, you know, we're going to get the trifleitis out the way on this broadcast. Woman says she's not, no, let me get that right. Ho says she's not going on a date with any man until he pays her bills first. Then it's got thoughts. Okay. I'm going to let this raggedy bum here explain some things, then we gonna go in on her ass too. Let's let it play.
Motherfucker offer to take me out to eat, to take me to the movies, to take me nowhere. Unless y'all asking me, can y'all pay my motherfucking bills? Straight up. You want me to give you my time? You want me to come through kill? You want me to get my motherfucking hair done, my makeup done and everything else, just to come out and go on a motherfucking date, and we ain't talking about no bills.
So let me pause it right here. Now, before I go in on this over, because y'all know I'm about to do it, I will give her 1 point over the previous hoe that we just reviewed there. Okay? Her makeup's a little better, but it's still a bunch of caked up shit, and she got the Miss Potato Head package going on. So now, let's deal with this whole don't take me on a date unless you paying my bills thing. First of all, fellas, and see these young bucks out here, they got to get this about themselves. They got to get their self-esteem and self-respect up. Bitch, if they not his bills, them the only ones he should be worrying about paying. If you can't pay your bills, let me say this to you fellas. If you run across, you young men out here, because us older guys, we know better than this. But you younger guys, if you run across a chick that's telling you this, let me tell you something. You should look at this as a bum, because this is what it is. This is the female version of a damn homosexual. Your grown raggedy ass can't pay your own damn bills, and you presenting this to him as if it's a privilege to take your broke ass out on a date. For what? You're nobody's asset. You dress like a damn toddler too. I guarantee you. This bitch dressed like a toddler. I already know, because I'm looking at how she's overdoing the damn makeup. You're overcompensating because, one, you don't have much intelligence. We already established that you're a bum, because no person that's well established comes across like this. Number 3, you already know that unless you're dealing with a homosexual type of man that's done came across a little bit of paper, you're not going to deal with no top tier dudes. So this is where the rage is coming from. Okay, because see, brothers like myself, you invisible to us. You a clown. The only benefit you have is on the level of a damn court jester. If I need some amusement, I'll laugh at your goofy ass, and maybe out of pity, I'll flick you a quarter or two. You know what I'm saying? So you can put some nickels together and go do something with yourself. But other than that, paying her bills, this is ridiculous, man. I want y'all to hear the level of like just supreme arrogance that these trifling bottom bitches done jump to today. Let's let it continue.
Real men get time from me. Real men get the with me, because real men pay bills.
Yes, real men pay their own bills. You muppet baby face looking hell for you. This is ridiculous, man. Fellas, y'all better not put up with this. Salute the Premier Homes for the cash, y'all. Thank you very much for that, my brother. Thank you. But see, you young men out here, man, if y'all putting up with this, man, come on, dog. First thing first, like I said, what does it benefit you to take a bum out that you spending money on that's not going to be an ROI to you? ROI meaning return on investment. And I'm not talking about her throwing her raggedy ass legs open. Okay, that's not going to make you no money. What can she do for you? Does she know anybody that can put you in a higher position in whatever you're doing? Young black man? Huh? Is she connected to people that can put you on in some type of way and expose you to business arenas that you previously didn't have access to? See, that's what I'm talking about when I say return on investment. Nobody gives a damn about that funky damn crab box between your damn legs. Nobody care about that. I don't. What can you do for me to add to my situation? That's my thing. So you already can tell that this is a bum. So my question to the young black men that would entertain this little Muppet baby looking heifer, what for? What are you getting out of this? This is supposed to be invisible. Send this to Brad. See, look, I don't have no problem with heifers like this practicing witchcraft. Brad, if you're listening, come get your dusty bum bitches. Get their ass and take them over there with you and keep them over there. We don't want them, okay? This motherfucker is worthless. Ain't worth 2 dead flies, and y'all gonna see by the way she keep talking. Let's let it continue.
My boys want to take a out to eat, take a to the movies. I don't want to do that. The only thing I want from a is my bills paid. Straight up. We can't do nothing else but that. I'm trying to...
These will be the same heifers telling you that they boss bitches too. Really? And what did I just tell y'all about motherfuckers shooting videos in the cars, family? What did I just tell you? Boom. You know why? See, let's go here, right? I'm not going to brag, but I'm very comfortable in my abode. Now, which is more comfortable, you to be in a car making videos and you're not driving nowhere? They have the car parked all the time. Because you know why? This means that they're staying with somebody and you can't do that inside that place. See, those of us who are men and women, okay, we want to, we can walk around our abodes butt ass naked and jumping around on one foot doing the hokey pokey we want to. Ain't nobody gonna tell us a damn thing about that. Somebody with these car videos, your ass is in homosexual territory. You not fooling us. You need to get your dusty bummy ass off the internet and go get you a damn job instead of bumming trying to get somebody to take you on a date. You see what I'm saying? Listen, man. Look, I tell you what. That was mean. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Let me apologize. There is a place that you take these bums, okay? I'm not being reasonable, and that was wrong of me to say. You take heifers like this to a circus. Why? Because she's already got clown paint on. See, look, yeah, I know y'all didn't think I was really going to apologize now, did you? Oh, we don't do that over here. Oh, no, we don't do that. Take this bitch to a circus. She's a rodeo clown or somewhere. Okay, Bozo the Clown is whatever you want to call it, man. I'm just saying. This is where you take that. That's the only date. That's what you need to look. Are you ready to go to a clown show? Because you definitely a bum. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, and look, people clowns make you know, top tier clowns make pretty good money. So, you know, maybe she has a profession doing that, okay? Because she says she need her bills paid. Okay. What bills do you really have? Because I believe this motherfucker is laying on somebody's couch. Ladies, y'all know a bum bitch when you see one. Come on now, let's keep it above. Oh, see y'all laughing in that chat room. Nah, I don't see. Ladies, testify here. I know. You're going to need holy water for your ears, but we got to do this. It's the one place on the internet where people going to do it right. Somebody tell me. And salute to my good brother Black Vulture Reloaded. I know, man. I'm sorry, man. I know she's giving people headaches. Ladies, don't y'all recognize a bum bitch when you see one? Because look, I ain't going to put y'all business out, but one of the things about my chat room, there are men and women over here that do very well for themselves as entrepreneurs or in corporate America, et cetera, et cetera. Come on now. Because you know this ain't the broke channel over here now. Hey, my audience, one thing I know about most of y'all holding, y'all doing very well. Ladies, is this not the look of a bum bitch and the language of a bum bitch? I'm just saying now. Could she fool any of you sisters that's really holding paper over here in my chat room? Could she fool you and walk in amongst your circles as if she really sitting on some bread? Come on, man. And look, I'm going to go here with it too, because if I'm going in, I got to go all the way in. Hey, Nightfall drop, you right. That's her biggest bill, $15 Netflix subscription. I got to go here though, because see, I know another way that she could make some money. You see, heifers like this don't have the best hygiene. You can tell because, you know, she just got a funky look to her. This seafood-scented sack of shit could spread those legs and have a fish market. I'm just saying, man. Hey, listen, dog. You can tell top dollar, you know, you go there to little Chinese restaurants. And stuff. Look, man, I'm just trying to give the bum some ways that she can get some bread besides begging dudes that's holding paper to pay her damn bills. No, bitch. You got multiple talents. You can be a clown. You can be a seafood market. Pick one. Do something. Let's let it continue.
Secure the bag. And the motherfucking bag can be secured if we're sitting at a, you know what?
For these groceries.
Yeah, so we dealt with that first couch surfing hobosexualist, okay? Yeah, the female hobosexual. So we dealt with that. And we got another one. And see, I got to get on this dude here too. Oh yeah, I got to be vicious tonight, family. Oh yeah, y'all ain't laugh all day. You gonna laugh over here because we got to do it right. Let me first get on you, brothers. Brothers, I get it. Some of y'all ain't got your paper together. I understand. But please, as a man, don't sacrifice your self-respect. Because this Negro that we about to look at in this video here, boy, you violated all the way around. Because to me, what we about to look at, it looked like, man, this was, dry spell, booty call, laid up one of these single mothers, okay? Bruh, that ain't supposed to be, let me just say the quiet part out loud. Ladies, if this don't apply to you, don't get offended. I got to say this. Because this nigga too old for this. Bro, you don't take them hoes like that out in public. They not public bitches. No, nigga. That's the undercover and not present that to another motherfucker bitch, okay? You understand me? You go out in public with this motherfucker talking about something. You know what? Let me present this violation to you, fellas. We finna put this nigga on trial, okay? We finna put his ass on trial, and by the end of this, y'all get to decide if this is a guilty verdict against the game or not. Let's let it play.
Wait, I don't have enough money. I don't have enough. Put it back. I have to feed my 1-year-old, and you telling me so you can date me, but you can't pay for this stuff. That's what you telling me? Is that what you telling me? See, that's how these guys do, baby. They take you out on dates and don't want to pay for your stuff, and then he know I got a 1-year-old baby. You don't even want to buy my baby clothes.
Helpful, where your baby daddy to buy your baby clothes? Huh? Where the baby daddy at, huh? Why he ain't buying you and your baby groceries? And you look at this dude. See, fellas, I got to get him because we gonna put this nigga on trial too. We got to do it. He's rocking the hobosexual look to himself. Okay, he is. He's dusty, down and out looking. You can tell by the facial grooming. You tell what he wearing. He just looked like he done gave up. Brother, this ain't it, man. How you sink this load? See, look, man, all men, I'm saying this to y'all. All men should have a point that you will not sink below to where you look in the mirror like, damn it, this is as low as I'm going to allow myself to fall. When you go out in public with one of these bum bitches, it ain't no coming back from that. Damn, why is he out here in public with his help? Look, you want to lay up with her, fine, bro, but she got you out here attempting to pay for some groceries and then gonna get indignant about it? This is a loser. This is a bottom-feeding heifer. And you gonna be seen in public with this. Fellas, wear your self-respect. Let's let it continue. Oh, I know it's painful, but we got to do it.
That's how guys do nowadays. They just date you.
And stop saying date. Y'all not dating. He's smashing. That's all that is. I can't stand when women do the I'm dating. No, you not, bitch. Tell the truth.
$172. Okay, are you gonna be paying today? How are you paying? Yeah, this how it is. Guys be wearing the hottest shoes. Thank you. $200 and $300 worth of shoes and don't even want to pay for the stuff I had to pay for it, y'all, because I've been dating this guy for about maybe 2 to 3 days. And baby,
see what I'm saying, y'all? You've been dating him for 2 days. No, you've been laying up with him for 2 to 3 days. This man ain't committed to you no kind of way, no way, shape, or form, or fashion. I've been dating the dude 2 to 3 days. Man, big old, and look, fellas, study his walk while he walking out of here. He got the hobosexual walk, and I want you ladies to study this too, because I know you like the GBS is on one tonight. Yes, I am, but damn it, somebody got to tell the truth. This is not a beat around the bush broadcast tonight. We got to get this out the way, okay? Because we got other things to cover later in the week, but I got to get this out the way. I want you to study this walk that he got. This is the hobosexual walk right here, okay? The dusty, down and out, lint in my pocket look. Because see, homosexuals and bum bitches are attracted to each other, okay? They are. You know what I'm saying? I mean, dust attracts dust. This is what we dealing with here. Virtual fucking sandstorm on your screen, okay? Just blowing all across. Sand and dust particles everywhere, okay? I want y'all to pay attention to his walk. We ain't done yet.
this how they do.
But I just went ahead. I'm probably gonna break up with him though, baby, because I ain't got time. Look at him. He can spend $200-300 on some Nikes, but he ain't want to help me pay for my baby's stuff. So
You see that slew foot walk you got, man? Damn, man, you put me on the camera, man. Damn, dog. I ain't know you gonna put me on blast like that. Little slew foot walking bastard. Man, nigga, bro, when she pulled out the camera, this is how you know his self-esteem ain't where it's supposed to be. I got to get on him, y'all. When she pulled out that camera, you supposed to took off, be like, hey, man, bitch, I'm not paying for no grandma. Yeah, fuck you and your groceries and your 1-year-old and your raggedy, dusty-ass baby daddy that you didn't get to buy that shit for you. Hell, what you gonna try to tax him for if you didn't charge your baby daddy? See, notice that. The bum bitches don't never tax their dusty-ass baby daddies. You know what I'm saying? They don't never tax it, but look, they don't even put them on child support a lot of time. They want to pawn that off on somebody else. Man, if you want to get the fuck out of here, man, let's let it continue.
you know what? I don't have time. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut him off. As soon as we get out here, I ain't gonna cut no show at Walmart. Matter of fact, you don't even have to push the basket. I can push the basket. I don't need you to push the basket no more. That's right. Put them hands in them pockets. Are you gonna pay for the
Pathetic. Fellas, hold it. Let me get my British judge voice. Fellas, what say ye? Be ye innocent or be ye guilty? Is he guilty of dustcraft? Is he guilty of entertaining a lowlife bum bitch? What sayest thou in my chat room? What sayest thou? Sound off. Art thou guilty or art thou innocent? Which do you find him? I need to know. Which do you find him, fellas? I need to know because I have crowned him guilty of simpery in the highest order and degree. I have guilt. Netabug says guilty. Guilty. Project Leroy says guilty. D. Foster says guilty. His ass is guilty. He needs to be convicted of simpery, and his heifer, her dusty ass, she needs to be convicted of bum bitchery, okay? Yes. The dustiness and simpery and bum bitchery all the way around. It's a travesty. Lock their asses up, man. We got to punish them. Guilty. That's right. So now, we ain't done yet because we got to do this to get these young fellas self-esteem up because this is tragedy also. Now, let's read it before we play it. Woman records and blasts broke boyfriend because the diamond ring he bought was too small. Oh, I got to hit the javelin. Oh, y'all know where I'm finna go with this, man. Listen, man. Who raising these dudes, man? Y'all already know what I done told you over here on this channel, fellas. There's two places. There's two locales. Two scenic locales that you are not supposed to go with any woman. What are those scenic locales? The land of back and the land of forth. This right here, I'm going to play it and y'all going to see what I'm talking about.
Look at you. Come on, man, you putting people down business. Just going back to your business.
Why would you even want me to walk around with that little bitty ring? That's a reflection of you.
It's cool, though.
You want people to know we broke?
Man, it's cool, yo.
You want people to know we ain't got it?
I ain't broke. I'm
it's
cool.
given we ain't got it.
I'm cool. I'm decent. I ain't worried about nothing.
Them
I ain't
little bitty
got shit
diamonds.
nobody. I'm cool. How you know? How you know?
How would I? I don't know if they real or not. I just know it's not cute.
You're weird. I ain't gonna even gotta do this no more.
Now, fellas, now you see why I said what I said. Let me talk to you young brothers for a minute, man. If any heifer starts showing out on you like this, it's not supposed to be no conversation. But see, I get it. If you are a desperate dude and you ain't got your option together, you are prone to go back and forth with them, which is two places you're not supposed to go. Your hard-earned money, however you get it out here in this world, young brothers, okay? It's supposed to be appreciated. I don't give a damn if it was a ring from a bubblegum machine. That bitch get indignant, you supposed to be gone. Now, I'm being facetious about the bubblegum machine thing, but y'all get the point. Y'all done got these little spoiled heifers out here thinking that they can just get away with murder and they don't have to respect the man's time, his money, anything. If you are in a situation like this and she recording it, bro, you supposed to immediately switch on the indifferent button. Like, oh, bitch, now everything about you is worth nothing. Back to business, you can keep the ring, bitch. I don't need it and I don't need you. Turn around and walk out. Don't go back and forth because see now, the reason why, and a lot of ladies, why you say don't go back and forth? Let me tell you why. Because that puts you on the level of a bitch, okay? When you sitting there going back and forth, especially for something like this, you're like, oh, you ain't gonna never get a respect against you. Like, I got this ignorant, silly Negro going back and forth with me when I'm showing my natural ass. She basically punking you to see if you gonna have the balls to either check her or walk the fuck away. And see, for me, this would have been, I like, oh, okay. I hope you keep that ring and you pawn it or whatever. I'm done with you and it. Fact of business, bitch, I don't want it back. It's contaminated now, okay? That's something I do not take lightly, man. Somebody thumbing their nose at anything outside to do for you? Oh, hell no, bruh. But see, the mistake he making, he's sitting here going back and forth with her. Like, look, fellas, ask yourself this. Where is it to go with a disrespectful bitch after she pulled this? Where you gonna go with that? You done chose to try to disrespect me in front of a public audience? And then you sitting here showing your ungrateful attitude toward this. Well, what I'm gonna do with you? Your raggedy ass is in the way, okay? All these millions of women out here, you think it ain't a sister right now that don't appreciate a man that's got his shit together. But see, then again, looking at Buddy, I hate to say it, he got the homosexual starter kit outfit on. Little cap, they grooming, they facial grooming don't never be quite together. Got the little t-shirt. Then you sit here going back and forth with her like you on a chick's level. See, that does not communicate natural masculine dominance. Hey, look, think about it. How many times you ever see an emperor or a king going back and forth with his subjects? Huh? It's either, hey, I've declared the edict and you either get down or you lay down. That's the way it's supposed to be. But see, we're in a day and age now where they've neutered a lot of these dudes. If your ass ain't running around like Billy Porter, okay, and agreeing with everything they say, kissing their asses, oh, you're not a real man. You toxic masculine. Well, damn it, you right. If it apply to me, I'm the most toxic of the masculine you ever gonna find. Damn it, I'm radioactive. When I walk, man, shit start just disintegrating. I'm toxic. I'm gonna be toxic till I'm gone, because I'll be damned. If I sit here and let some help emasculate me like this on live audience, then you gonna disrespect my hard-earned resources and my time? Oh, y'all know how I feel about that. I'd rather you waste my money than my time, because you can't get that time back. But anyway, who raised them fellas? Don't let your sons turn out to be like this. Let's let it continue.
I mean, I really could be doing better. I really could be doing better. Big mad.
You lame.
Big mad.
You lame for that.
Look at him.
That's lame. That's old social media person. Look at you. Look at you. Come on, man, you putting people down business. Just going back to your business.
Why don't you want me to walk around?
And I got to bring up the point, K Wright, you on fire in the chat room tonight, brother. I got to read this for the young dudes. If she disrespects you in public, she entertaining and most likely fucking other dudes already. And you are not lying about that. It need to be said just like that, because that is a fact of life. Listen, let me tell you something. Young black men, because older black men like myself, we know this. Younger black men, you better pay attention to that comment that I just read. Because see, that means that it's somebody else in her ear. That means that she's bold enough and she's probably looking at the other dude and like, yeah, he worth more than you. So let me get disrespectful to make you walk away anyway. So you need to understand that a devious heifer like this, these devious hoes, they'll do shit like that if they think they done landed a place with another dude that's above you. Oh yeah, they're gonna start showing their ass. So see, you better start recognizing these signs and see, again, when it get to this point, when the respect leave, you leave. You're not supposed to be in no situation where there's no respect for you as a man, okay? Because look, this right here, if this motherfucker's still dealing with her after this, I guarantee you, it's gonna get worse and worse and worse and worse. And it's gonna eventually end up to be just what we were talking about with that previous comment. Let's let it continue.
That little bitty.
So now, speaking of what we were kind of talking about there regarding the hoes and cheating on you and body counts and shit, we got to address this here too, because see, you know, I'm getting all the trifling stuff that y'all sent me out the way. We're going to get it all out the way and react to it one time. why body count matters to men who value legacy. Okay, so I found a couple of things that I feel is going to put this in the proper context and see. I want all of you black fathers and some of you ladies to stick around for this because this is going to be a valuable lesson. It's not going to be what you think. And by the time this is over, I'm going to give you the most common sense and ironclad argument about why turbo-thotting ain't the thing to do for women that's worth a damn and why men don't value women that do get out here and commit turbo-thottery or thotty karate, as I call it. That's right. That's right. If you're new over here, there is a deadly martial art out here that is practiced amongst the most foul of wenches and hoes called thotty karate. You will not be able to combat that. There is no skill on earth that you will use to be able to stop a heifer that's got a black belt in thotty karate. You're not going to change her. You better not try to turn that bitch to no housewife. You better ask Joe Smith about that. You see how that's working out for him and many others, okay? Tyrese Gibson, all the rest of them, okay? If they've mastered thotty karate, just respect the game and move around, okay? You ain't gonna win that. I'm gonna play this, fellas, and y'all gonna be able to use this in future discussions with people that try to act like body count isn't such a big deal. Let's let this play.
Stands beside their people, not in front. Because if you're not standing there beside them, you got to turn around. Nobody should be left behind. So we can lead together, arm in arm. But I'm not finna submit. You don't get to say so of everything that's going on because people are ignorant. In general, it don't matter. It's not gender specific. So no. It don't work like that for me. Like submitting is like there's got to be a dominance in order to submit. So I'm not into them type of roles. Like ladies, that's cute. That's cute. You know what I'm saying? It's cute. But it got to definitely be.
Okay, come on, Nietzsche. Talk about it. I can go now. Go ahead. I think there's only one person that got a wedding ring on their ring finger. And hold on, man. I'll let you talk that bullshit for 5 minutes. There's only one person. There's only one person that got a wedding ring on their finger, and it's quite big. So I know that you are a spiritually gifted young lady. I'm gonna go to the word for you since you got your own synopsis of how this shit's supposed to go.
Go ahead.
Ephesians 22 through 33. Wives, submit to your husbands as to the Lord. Come on. For the husband is the head of the wife, as Christ is the head of the church. Hallelujah. His body, of which he is the Savior. Amen. Now, as the church submits to Christ, so also wives should submit to their husbands in everything. So, baby, I understand you got your own synopsis, but you can't argue with God.
Fat boy got her ass then. Fat boy got her ass then. Shut it down. Shut it down. Let's break this down, and you young black men better pay attention to this. The headship order: God, Christ, husband, wife, children in subjection to both parents. Okay? That's the headship order. Everything outside of that in a marriage is chaos. You understand? See, that little hard-headed, stiff-neck attitude, you don't even try to deal with that. See, you got to, and let me address that too, because we got to be thorough with that, because that brother was on point with everything that he said. But it's another goofy talking point that I hear a lot of people throwing around, talking about depending on how pretty the woman is, she get away with this or that. Let me tell you something. I don't play that game. I don't give a damn how you look. That disrespectful bullshit and that challenging my authority and all that mouth, I don't care how you look. You could be a 10 out of 10. Fit my specs with what I like to a woman down to the T. I don't give a damn how you look. I ain't letting that slide. Because, see, that's a problem. That is a life or death thing, and let me break it down to you why you don't tolerate that regardless of how the woman looks. If a woman is bucking your authority, man, you can't protect what you can't correct. Do you understand me? Then that sets a bad example if you have children, because if the children don't see the mother respecting the husband, they're not going to respect you neither. Oh, come on now. Yeah. Come on, fellas. I got to go here with it. Y'all know I'm telling the truth about that. All right? So, see, when it comes to the value of order and legacy, you can't sit here and tolerate that. You let her know, listen, this is my program. This is the way it go. I'm the captain. You the first mate. Now, if at any point that you don't like being on this vessel in the direction I got it steering, I can pull this motherfucker over the port and let you off. Or I can throw your ass overboard and throw you a life raft and good luck. Man, another nigga pick your liability ass up because you're not going to stay on board my ship and sink my vessel, okay? That's how you handle that. But see what I just said today? Boy, these little old emasculated poodle acting Negroes here, boy. I'm telling you, man. They manufacturing a bunch of Billy Porters out here. These damn soybean soft dudes out here putting over any and everything from a chick. No, man. No. Why waste your time playing with that? Because there's a woman out there that will get with your program if you got your shit together, okay? So now let's get further into this body count issue because this is the same health up here running a mile. I want you to hear what she got to say about that. And I think the same dude is going to break her ass down again. Let's let it play.
I asked you what your body count look like.
Okay.
Why you worry about my body count? That's old shit. Can you feel it? It feel good to you? So what we talk about?
Okay. So you want a stingy man, but you haven't been stingy with yours.
I ain't saying I ain't been stingy. I just said mind your business.
You're focused on my future. The fact of the matter is that you want to make sure that what's your credit score hitting like, bro? You know what I'm saying? You got
I
some
can help you with that.
You got some things going on. What is the plan? What is the dream? So you're focused on my future. I can't focus on your past, so I got to forget your past. Well, forget my future then.
I mean, but you can't compare the two. We talk about my sexual history to your financial stability or your future.
Well,
like
that's
things ain't even on the scale tip.
Well, women provide pleasure and men provide provisions. Those are our golden tickets. It's the same thing.
Man,
that's why we provide for y'all to give us pleasure, duh. Let me go ahead and get triggered too then.
Yeah,
this is the problem with women these days. See, they want something that they can't give. Now, you want me to have all my goddamn future figured out. You want my credit score up. You want me to have real estate. You want all of these things to make sure that we're going to be alive and well in the next 10 years. But I can't talk about your last 10 years? Oh, so you want me to pay top dollar for some cat that you gave away for a shot of Hennessy and some Waffle House 32 times in the past 32 weeks? I say no. Carry your little frisky ass back to the pot dance. I want that goddamn used ass car. You trying to make me pay goddamn new car price for that new used ass Nissan Sentra? That's a 96 Sentra. Baby, I drive a goddamn 2023 Bentley. It's not the same. I am not paying the same price. When I'm cooking, I'm cooking.
Gone through.
Now, I couldn't help put it better myself. Listen, man, the brothers in the chat room, hey, K Wright, hey, like you said, when you go looking for a car, one of the first and most important questions is how many miles it got, because it matters. Black Voltron, we men will have peace in our household one way or another. You damn right, because peace is priceless. Now I know a lot of you ladies like, damn, GBS, you been going in on the women. No, I'm not. I'm going in on the hoes. It's a big difference. Stop trying to defend the hoes. The hoes are supposed to be gone. The thotty karate practitioners must be dealt with. If you're a woman, or a lady rather, you should not be defending the hoes. For those that are listening live and on the playback, don't defend the hoes. The hoes are not winning. Let us give them this work. They deserve it. Hey, the Suki Huns, the Sexy Reds, the Ice Spices, all of them. Let us give them this work. Okay? They deserve it. So now, for the ladies that think I'm being harsh, I actually do have a great teaching moment here as we get ready to round out the broadcast. For the ladies that's like, that's not fair, that's not fair. The men do it, why can't we do it too? I thought this was a beautiful explanation here about the so-called body count topic, okay? And everybody's going to be able to use this. In fact, the business, I'm going to let it play without speaking. So that way, if anybody wants to clip this part of the broadcast and use it for other purposes to teach other people or whatever you want to do with it, I'm going to let this play, because this right here, this is one of the best explanations that I've heard a brother give a sister that asked the question. And see, let me say this to my brothers as well. If it's a young sister that's speaking in good faith as far as that, and she's coachable, this is how you deal with them. Now, these old thotty karate practitioners, hey, man, they belong to the game. Ain't nothing you can do with them. They just write them off. They going to get what they going to get, and then be whining about it later and blame all men. But if it's a younger sister and she's actually earnest and in good faith trying to get understanding, be a patient teacher with them, okay? So I'm going to let this play, and I want y'all to take notes on this. This is one of the best explanations I've ever seen about the body count issue.
When your childhood can really affect what you go through in relationships, and it can affect your partner.
So you said that the past defines a person. Body count. Do you think a woman's body count matters?
No. I feel like her past is her past.
So here's where the logic fail is. You say that your past affects how you are in your current situation. You don't think that her past situation of having sex with those men would impact her current situation with another man?
No.
In order for you to have sex with a man, you have to like the guy to a high degree. He has to meet your standards, right? So since the dude has to meet your standard, that means every guy that you had sex with, there was emotional ties. There's a small emotional tie and a bigger emotional tie. You know the differences between it. But still, you had to like a guy. Sex for a woman, she's allowing other human beings inside her. It's much different for a man. We go in there, we smack something around, we dominate. Right? The woman is being dominated. She has to submit to multiple individuals. Now let's package this up. A promiscuous woman with a high body count. She got emotional ties with this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. 35 guys now. How do you think that doesn't affect her current situationship and her future situationship?
Okay, now I'm really understanding it.
Hey, we got her. Does body count matter?
Yeah, it does.
It does.
Now, okay. Tell me that one of the best explanations that you've heard given when it comes to the body count situation regarding the women, okay? Now, I already know it's going to be so, well, what about the men? Okay, I'm prepared to deal with that too, because he didn't address that. I'll address it. Every lady in this chat room, you have my permission to be honest and laugh, because y'all finna laugh your ass off if you're going to be honest. That's the reason why body count matters to men regarding women, because one, dealing with the women, he should have further added on, okay, each one of those connections that you have is going to make it harder for you to pair bond with a man. This is why the hoes are running around here talking about, ain't no good men. No, it's plenty of good men. You just have been ran through Renner. Y'all know what I call it, ran through Renner. Okay, stacking up bodies, you know what I'm saying, like a damn mortician or a damn Undertaker in WWE, that you can't really adjust to being one man. You crave being with multiple dicks, okay? Musical dicks, that's what they're playing. The thigh karate helpers, okay? So that's why it's not good for them also. But see, when it comes to, well, what about the men? Okay, ladies, tell me this, and you have my permission to laugh. How many women in this chat room around your homegirls have said, girl, you see where all them virgin men at? I'm going over there to get me one. How many of y'all actually sit up there and say that? Come on, man. Let's keep it a book, man. Or do you want men with some degree of sexual experience? We do not look at each other the same, okay? Men value the lower body count. Women value men with more experience. I'm not saying he got to be a male hoe running around here hitting everything left and right, bringing back diseases. Not what I'm saying. I'm saying, though, which of you in this chat room, your first choice would be a virgin male? Huh? Come on, man. Come on. Don't get quiet. Do not get quiet. Tell the truth. Oh, look at Netta J here. No community opinion. But I'm asking a specific question, though, sister. How many of y'all want virgin men that you know? No sexual experience. You try to tell me that's what y'all want? Come on now. Look at her. Look at all these women. Look at all these women in here quiet. Fellas, y'all know what the business is. Y'all know what the business is. They don't want to say nothing, man. But see, I know. Every man in here knows. Okay? Ain't no woman running around looking for no damn virgin man. You know what I'm saying? Never said, damn community fiend. That's funny as hell. Okay, Erica Bailey told the truth. My first sergeant zipped her lip. See, fellas, they got to hold on to the girl code. They can't just come out and say, you know what? Yeah, ain't nobody checking for no virgin men. And look, I'm not trying to shame no virgin dudes or nothing, man. But we just telling the truth over here. This is a true channel, man. Yeah, hey, look, see, Studs, she said not a virgin, but not a hoe either. Okay, so see, that one. Okay, there you go, Netta J. That what I'm talking about, Netta, but she gonna be clean with it, yo. So you would want him to have some reasonable experience. And a virgin ain't nobody. Look, y'all, look, every woman in this chat room know that if you was feeling a dude or what have you, you get ready to do the damn dude, and you get this dude in there, he don't know what the hell he doing, and you bad, y'all, boy, y'all will be mad as hell, boy. Y'all will be mad as hell. But listen, boy, they'll be so mad that boy, if you would send them to hell, they'll run Satan up out of there. They'll be like, can't meet this motherfucker, you don't know what he doing, man. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. They don't know what he doing to the point that, man, hey, everything down there just dropped like a damn desert. Just whoosh, sandstorms rolling by like them dusty dudes that we just reviewed earlier in the broadcast. Listen, okay, I'm gonna leave it alone. Y'all. I just want to get the truth. See, I appreciate y'all honesty, because this is a truth channel. We help people with truth over here, okay? So now, we got to get to the other reason why having that high body count is bad, because, see, I'm going to give y'all this scenario. We like to have fun and tell the truth over here at the same time. Reason why the high body count thing don't work. I'm gonna give y'all this analogy. Maybe nobody's ever heard it before. Maybe nobody's ever told it to you before. But let's just say it was a cataclysmic event, okay? So we're gonna have two scenarios. Scenario A, the cataclysmic event, wipe out all men on earth except for one. And then you got maybe 20 women left, okay? So now in scenario A, that one man can impregnate all those women and restart humanity. Scenario B, cataclysmic event, wipe out folks on earth to the point where, okay, now you've only got one woman and you got like 20 men. The woman can naturally, unless she has triplets, only give birth to a baby at a time, which takes 9 months of gestation normally, barring premature births, okay? You see, in scenario B, the human population would be done. It would be over. Scenario A, as much as you ladies don't want to admit it, that's the better option to repopulate humanity. Now, I know some of you women be like, well, damn it, if I got to share my man to the hell with repopulate the planet. Y'all see that? Y'all cold-blooded, man. Y'all don't want humanity to continue. Anyway. I'm laughing, but you know what I said is the truth, damn it. Come on, man. It ain't gonna work when the situation is scenario B, okay? It ain't gonna work when the situation is one woman and a whole bunch of men. Nah, man, you can't repopulate the planet like that in the event of that, this description I just gave there. But see, furthermore, the turbothotory, it leads to bastard production, okay? And nobody should be proud of bastard production because this case right here is going to be one that's going to prove why it's better to, hey, not practice the Theta karate. I'm going to let this play and then we're going to get some thoughts on this here.
Weren't dealing with anyone else during that time?
No, sir. My oldest son's father would come over to visit his son, and I think that kind of...
Got it. Gave that impression.
Yeah.
While I was at work, though. Kind of like.
And sometimes he would be there. He would go to the back room.
How often would he come over?
He would come like every other week or so, but sometimes he would be there. He would go to the back room and not sit up there, but then when he leaves, he'll come up there and try to
What
make
about
it seem
him
like...
being there when as long as he's there to pick your child up while your husband's working, y'all have a little small talk or talk about the child.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes he'll just go to the back room. He don't even sit in there with us.
Okay. And you swear you weren't dealing with it.
Before the judge get to what he about to say, I gotta go here. Y'all know I got to be silly with this because it's a grim situation, but we got to throw some humor in here. Don't Buddy on the right look like a little out of shape Dollar General version of Steph Curry? Don't he? I'm just saying, man. Come on, you know you saw it. Dollar General version of Steph Curry on the right hand side there. I'm just saying, man. Look, all right. We'll get back to it. I'm just saying, man. I saw it, so I had to make sure y'all see it too.
Anyone else?
No, sir.
Okay. Well, this indicates you're not telling the truth. He's not the father. Give me the information. Have a good day, folks.
Oh, Project Leroy said, Timu Steph Curry. Timu, shop like a billionaire. Oh, you hell for that Project Leroy. Hey, man, I keep telling folks, man, my chat room will roast the shit out y'all. Listen, man, you know what? I had never said this to y'all before we get back to this. And look, this little Timu Steph Curry, he understand the shop. But I have to be responsible. I have to make sure I do this. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, my chat room, since most of y'all gathered over here and we get to clowning, y'all please don't go to other folks' chat room getting on it. Because I believe if most of my chat room went over somebody's chat room and just start roasting and clowning, I don't think they'll be able to take it. I ain't gonna lie, man. Look, I know I couldn't fool, but with this way y'all be clowning over here, I believe y'all got the ability to run folks off the internet. I'm just saying, y'all some world-class roasters over here. I done seen all kinds of shit in my chat room. Project Leroy said, Timu Steph Curry. He hurt too. And see, this is what the funny part about it. I know this wasn't funny to him, but hey, we gonna laugh at it. This helper sitting there just lie with a straight face to everybody. Then going through the extra acting of looking at the paper like you don't know what it means. See, this the other thing too about dealing with helpers. with baby daddies and all that other bullshit. Man, listen, dog. If you think that any dude, you know what I'm saying, under a situation where he wasn't just whipping her ass, well, some of them in the same situation, they can't do it anyway. But if they got a kid together, bro, he can always still hit, bro. He was there before you. He done imprinted on that woman. You sitting there, man, that's your whole baby daddy. Okay, all right, done. You gonna be up here like Temu Steph Curry. Let us continue the outcome of this. This is hilarious. I want y'all to see this, man. You can't make this up.
I'll be there for the child. I ain't got much to say. I don't have much to say. I'll be there for the child. I just say.
Not even right. I don't believe it's right.
Oh, the DNA don't lie, Hilfer. And then, Steph over there, I ain't got much to say. I'll be there for the child. I ain't got much to say. What fuck, nigga? Hey, man, fuck that bitch and that little bastard. That motherfucker ain't mine. Hell no, boy. You got DNA on your side. You big dummy. Hold up. You big dummy. Shit, man. This boy, you bad. You clean. You off the hook, man. Let that motherfucker have her ass, dog. I'll be there for the child. I ain't got much to say. Cause see, look, all jokes aside, let me tell you why it's not smart to do that, fellas. I know a lot of y'all think that's a noble act, and I know all the women. Oh yeah, that is noble. No, it's not. Because see, if that man has any resentment in him, and you better pay attention to this part. Even a simp has a breaking point, and that's dangerous. You understand me? That he could just snap one day and just smack the shit out of her, and ain't no. I mean, I'm not wishing that, but I'm saying, man. The best thing to do in that situation is, hey, nope, you got it. You see what the results is. I'm out. Nope. I don't want to talk about it. Good luck. You and him work that out the best way you know how. Don't put yourself in a situation where you could end up snapping like that, okay? Because that's not a little thing, and it's not going to go away. And then the most fucked up part, the child is innocent, so you know you don't want to be treating the kid fucked up because you got no resentment towards her trifling ass, okay? So just leave that alone, fellas. Don't be trying to be no damn white knight, bruh. She belong to the streets. Let the streets have her. Y'all got to stop jumping out like little game goofy Captain Americas with shields. I shall take her back from the streets. No, you won't, motherfucker. No, you won't. Look, I don't give a damn if you jumped out with your little Captain America simp shield and blocked the streets from getting her and took her up to a high rise. She will Greg Louganis dive off that bitch and do a barrel roll right back into them goddamn streets. Do you understand me? Stop trying to save these hoes, man. Quit it. It can't be done. It's impossible. The hoes cannot be saved. Project Pat told us alone, don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Do you understand? They not playing, dog. Listen, you put your little super simp cape on. I shall save you from the streets. And you swoop down and scoop her up. She gonna be fighting every step of the way. She gonna pull out some silvers and clip your damn cape so you fall out the sky. And if worse come to worse, she'll pull out some kryptonite and shove it down your throat. Let them bitches stay in the streets where they fighting to be. You tip through every now and again, and that's it, man. Stop fighting to stop them from going where they belong and where they want to be. They got a passion for the streets, damn it. You can't change that. Let's let it continue. Polar Temu Steph Curry.
I don't. I don't.
I'm just ready to go, man. I gotta go, man. I don't know.
Oh, Lord, did y'all see this, boy? You did him, boy. Temu Steph Curry, boy. That don't make no sense. You know what that boy look like? You know what else he look like? That boy look like living macaroni in a blue shirt, man. Little old soggy sauce buying bastard. You sitting up there hugging up on him, man. She wasn't trying to hug up on you when she was laid up under that dude. And he was, you know what I'm saying? He was wearing that ass out. What was he laid? Man, boy, see, look. Fellas, we can't save everybody. Only thing we can do is just cordon them off from us, man, because see, the simps, man, they deserve everything they got coming to them. After they done seen in court that the DNA proved it's not yours, man. Look, we can't save everybody, fellas, and ladies, you can't save everybody neither. You know what I'm saying? We just gonna have to leave some folks behind, man. That's what we gonna have to do, okay? So listen. We had our jokes over tonight. I had to get the trifling stuff out the way because we're going to have some serious news coming over here on the channel. You know, we finna get back and put our foot back on these donkey crats. And yes, I have to announce something too that I will be covering. Probably the very next thing on the channel. Remember Jasmine Crockett, the little neck rolling dry wig mammy? Well, we got a new nickname for her. She is not Jasmine Crockett. She is Jasmine Crockpot full of shit. That's what she is, okay? Yes, Jasmine Crocker bullshit. That's what her name is, okay? I'm going to be getting on that little dry wig mammy. I got to get on her and the rest of these donkey crats and several other developments. Okay, so be looking for that in future broadcasts we going to have coming up. And I would be remiss if I didn't give a huge shout out to this young man and many others that are doing good work. So I don't want anybody to feel any type of way. But man, listen, let me tell you something. If you're not subscribed to the brother Afro Elite's channel, you're doing yourself a disservice. That brother is kicking ass and taking names in his city of Chicago, giving these city council aldermen the blues. You hear me? See, I've said this before. I've been waiting for a time to see the young, on-code black members of New Black Media that have been watching and decide to get in there and take the fight to people in their respective cities in their own way. This is what the white supremacists fear in both political parties. Let me tell you, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go over there and check it out, one of his latest broadcasts. Listen, man, that brother is on it, man. And see, the more young black men and women get on their asses like that, see, it's one thing for older people to do it. But when they see the younger generation taking them to task, asking intelligent questions like that brother was doing, they're worried because they know, okay, this is what we got to do for the next 20 plus years. You understand? The future belongs to the youth. So shout out to their brother Afro Elite, man. Keep your foot on their necks. Shout out to Black Alpha Network, Tarian Rain, the sister ZZ, A to Z TV. Okay. They doing great work over there. Okay. So if y'all not supporting them, man, you should be. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to remind you also, I know I've been saying it. I've been putting together a lot of stuff. We're going to have the Bug Out Bag broadcast coming on Patreon very soon. Be looking out for that. I think a lot of y'all are going to find that information useful. If you checked out the Survival Tips broadcast on Patreon, then you already got some good information about alternative ways to communicate. As our brother Tariq Nasheed just covered on his latest broadcast, you can also find your own copy of FM6 2003 on Patreon. If you don't know what that is, need to go over there and check that out because, listen, all black people should study that. So with that said, I want everybody to take care of themselves. Thank you and salute to everybody that contributed to the broadcast. And I will see you all in future content. Black first.
This is the 50th anniversary of hip-hop, and we still have a lot of discrepancies as far as the origins of hip-hop, a lot of claims, who did what, who was the first this, who was the this and that, and such. But at the end of the day, we need a definitive story, all right? And that story can only be told by the founders of this culture.
Like everything was being driven and influenced by young, black, American culture. Like the slang, the style of dress, the initial music that we chose.
Look at all the boroughs. You got, Money Making Manhattan and Money Earning Mount Vernon and Crooklyn. The Bronx was the boogie down Bronx. We was partying up there.
I am Coke LaRock, the first MC of hip hop. First cat to pick the mic up.
I introduced rapping to the turntable because when I came with it, nobody in the world was doing it. I'm right after Rudy Ray Moore.
They want to come in the mix. They want to say, we started. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. What came to be known as hip hop was solely an African-American creation.
What would you get out of some Jamaican toast? What is that? I've never heard of a rapper use a Jamaican toast or a Jamaican fleur as a rhyme. I'd never heard of it, and I don't know where that myth came from.
My name is legendary King Trixie from the Bronx, BX from the West Side. I am the first breakdancer.
That narrative that hip-hop has had 3 founding fathers, that's been rolling for the last almost 30 years, which isn't true. You don't have just 3 people who created hip-hop. Hip-hop was created by a number of different people.
I am the grandfather, the godfather of the graffiti culture. I am the first element of hip-hop.
The roots of hip-hop being Jamaican, absolutely false.
My name is MC Sha-Rock. I am a founding member of the MC/Rap culture.
Cassette tapes was the internet of our time. It just traveled around by hand.
I know for a fact that the B-boy stance started from the gods, the 5%ers that would be at the jams back in the days who were acting as security.
If they get the real truth of how it all was created, then so many lies would not be able to be in existence.
When we talk about hip hop and what it is, it's an extension of the music and the instrumentation that our forefathers created.
Check out the live stream premiere of the documentary short, It's Bigger Than Hip Hop, The Black American Family Tree, and Q&A, a fundraiser to create a series detailing music's evolution. Go to DewanB.com for streaming passes and crowdfunding.